Today, I'm fly fishing spring creeks in Wyoming's Star Valley for monster trout.
Feed this fish, Nick. Please feed him. I need him to be fed.
We're throwing tiny Dries and terrestrials and catching giant cutties.
Got it. Yes.
Hey everybody, welcome to Familiar Waters and FWFishing.com. I'm Mike Pulaski. Today, we're in the Star Valley, Wyoming. My guest is Nick Harris. He was the punter for the Detroit Lions. He was also a Cal guy, so I knew him from back in his college days. Our goal on this trip was to go fish the big rivers for the big bugs. We wanted to hit that big salmonfly hatch on the South Fork of the Snake. But runoff, rain, all kinds of water in the system meant that every major river in the area was absolute mud. I mean, water was pouring out of the South Fork Dam out of Palisades Reservoir. So we weren't left with many options. But luckily, my guide, Jim Hickey, from World Cast Anglers, said, I have the answer. And it came in the form of a spring creek in the Star Valley, and it was a fantastic choice. Before we get started, don't forget, subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs up, comment down below. You know the drill. Now let's get after some of these giant fish.
So when we started talking about this trip, we chose to do the Spring Creek trip because most of the area rivers are unfishable. Whereas this river, perfect temperature, perfect flow, hatches are very strong, and that's why the fish are here, and that's why they're big.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Got him.
Yes.
Good job. Good work. Perfect.
Attaboy, Nick. Great casting. I tell you what, nothing will make you a better fisherman than this kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Tight and... Oh, that's a hard fight there.
It's okay. Swinging towards this bank if you can. In the slower water. Good job. Nice work.
Yeah.
Well done.
Let's look at this guy. Look at him, man. Nice job. So we're just getting started, right? That's right.
Exactly.
That feels pretty good, huh? Now you're sticking the cast up there, catching fish on spinners.
Dude,
Yeah,
I mean, it's just the way it's supposed to work, you know?
Yeah.
When you see them and...
When we originally talked about this trip, Nick told me, well, I can cast a dry fly and I'll be okay. He was underplaying his abilities.
Well, with Nick catching that first fish of the day, we got the stink off. But it was kind of a tricky time because PMDs were just starting to pop, but there were still spinners from last night's PMD hatch. And there were other things on the water. So the fish were eating terrestrials, they were eating PMD spinners, they were eating PMD emergers, they were eating cripples, they were eating duns. And so trying to figure all that out was tough. And we got on one fish in particular who made it exceptionally tough.
Wow, he just picks certain bugs.
Yeah. Not much rhyme or reason to it.
So we spotted a big cutthroat, and he was feeding actively, and we couldn't quite make out what he was eating.
There he is. Oh. What did he eat, though?
We tried a couple different PMD patterns, didn't want them.
Good
Oh,
cast.
yes.
Great cast. Perfect.
Doesn't get any better than that, dude. That was the cast.
And then just as I was about to change flies, I saw a beetle drift right through his lane. I think we said, there's a beetle, and he came up and ate it.
He went to look at that dun. He's looking at duns.
There's a beetle coming over him right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ate that one.
Beetle right here.
Got it.
Beetle right here.
As soon as we saw him eat that beetle, we tied on a beetle right away. And I think it was the first cast through, maybe the second cast that Nick made in that same lane.
Started a little bit higher this time, Nick. Pull it toward it, pull it toward it. There, let that run.
Here he comes.
Yep, yeah,
Hey.
two, yes, yes. Oh!
Hey, that was awesome.
That was, oh.
Well, it broke the code.
Working hard, yeah. He ate it. That was good.
He ate it hard.
Hard. He meant it.
Oh, dog.
Angry trout.
Does he have it? Did he keep it?
No.
You still got it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I was thinking, you know, where am I going to go here? Well, I'm going to have to jump in.
Yeah,
and
you
just
gotta
start
run right
right
at
at
it.
it.
That was going to be a
Yeah.
brutal
Yeah.
land anyway.
Fight.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
That was a great cast.
Yeah.
Great look, great set.
And to finally see what he's eating.
Yeah.
Bug on.
By the way, that was a great call too.
Have him eat it.
With the beetle.
That
I love
works.
the fact that you go, oh, here comes a beetle. Whoa, whoosh, toilet flush.
Yeah.
Let's try a beetle.
We hooked that fish on the beetle, and you know, things started to make sense, and so we kept the beetle on, and we were making good presentations to some fish up around the bend. The fish were really spooky, and you know, they were tough. But we came around the bend and we came into some shaded area, some trees, and I think it was a safer area for some fish to feed. And so we saw them on the surface actively feeding.
Well, Nick was nice enough to join me on this trip, and I love getting my guests fishing and getting them on good fish, especially if they're less experienced, because getting that joy, that love of fishing, of fly fishing in particular, is awesome. But I was jonesing. I still need to catch some fish too. I'm out there to fly fish as well. And so finally it was my turn on the stick to get ready, and we had an eater that was just up off the corner, about a 50-foot cast in perfect position to throw one stroke on.
So we were trying to find fish that were both feeding and we could figure out what they're feeding on. We got that one on the beetle. We walked up, found another fish feeding. Mike put a perfect cast on him.
Ooh.
Nice cast. Got him. Yes.
That's how it's supposed to happen.
Good job, Mike.
Nice cutty too.
If he comes down into this, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
He decided that wasn't okay.
That's fine. I'll tell you why these fish are so spooky.
You got a bird going through.
A bunch of birds. Got it.
Yes.
Good job. Yeah, there's a reason these fish
Well,
are
that
so
explains a
spooky.
ton right there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, this is a really nice fish. Yeah, and he was back there feeding right where he should be. As soon as the bug ate the water, he came over and ate it. But we just saw one fish down below who was nearing death. And here is the explanation for why these fish are so spooky. Look at the dorsal on that thing.
That's an osprey that tried to pick it up, but it's too big.
So I'm gonna keep him in the water here. I don't know. That may be a fairly mortal wound to begin with.
That is amazing. That was a good 18-incher. Good
And
job.
that fish still ate.
Fish.
But you can see that big old chunk on his side. That's why these fish have been spooky all day long. We've seen
Yeah.
a couple fish with bird marks. They know that death from above is somewhere on this river. You get anywhere near them, they get a little freaked out.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
But now it's your turn. There's one more that's feeding up at the point too.
You
And,
know what? You're good shape where you are.
Yeah, he's perfect. I'll hand him this rod across.
Yeah, we'll just cross over. You give it to me and I'll cross over and hit it to him.
So I got the Jones off. I got my fish in. It was awesome. The PMDs are in full swing now. These fish are on duns. They're on the emergent cripples. And so we've got them kind of dialed in. That beetle call helped us in the middle of the day. But Nick is going back to the real world tomorrow. So I'm going to let him get the last fish of the day. And we picked an absolute doozy just around the corner.
Maybe 50 yards up from there, we saw another guy actively feeding. It was a big fish, and made a nice presentation on the second cast.
Ooh, what'd he do?
Got him. Yes.
Yes.
Good job. Nice job.
Coming this
Nick.
way.
Keep coming. Keep coming.
He's coming right here.
That's fine. We'll get his head up.
That's a big fish too.
Take your time. He's gonna run.
That
If
is
he
a
runs
nice
downstream,
fish.
that's okay. We'd rather him run a little bit downstream than.
Can we pull him anywhere?
Yeah, just kind of fight him. Drop your hand, strip in and drop your hand. There you go. Now you're in a control position. That's it. Just keep a good band.
Just let him fight for him. Should I reel in line?
That's perfect. Nope, nope, you're perfect. Let him run if he takes it. If he wants it, give it to him.
So that's how that works.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a pig. Big buck, too.
Don't take any more line in. You're already
Okay.
to your leader. Up, 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 up.
Pull him back.
Yep. I'm just going to kind of play goalkeeper. So if you can get him up, his head up when he's back this way, but don't force it. Just let him do that right there would be great.
Oh,
Watch out there,
wow.
Bill. I don't want to hip check you into the water, lunging for him. That's perfect right there, Nick. Just right, buddy.
No pressure, but he's a pig. Real big pig.
Head up, head up. Oh, he's
Saw
off.
ya.
That's fine. He's doing exactly what we want him to do.
Maybe
Wear
a
himself
cutthroat of your
out.
life. But no pressure. Nick's a gamer.
Yeah.
I saw him stick like 12 punts inside the 10 against Illinois.
Let him run, let him run. No problem.
The greatest game ever by a punter.
The luckiest game ever by a
Strip,
punter.
strip, strip, strip. Good. You're working him just right. He doesn't want to leave that deep water, and it's perfect because you're wearing him down gradually.
He's nasty. Oh, he's gonna ooze between your fingers when you hold
No,
him.
no more lines. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Come on back, big boy.
Oh, there's another one above him.
Let's get this one.
Yes, yeah, now he's starting to
Starting to
give it
fade.
to you.
I'm just going to
Yes.
need his head when he comes down this way.
Trying.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Don't force
Okay.
it, but when he comes to me, I need his head a little
We'll
bit.
get your rod a little higher, a little higher. You gotta get a bend in it.
It's okay. There's nothing over there he can hook you on. Just grass.
There you go. There you go.
Okay,
He'll
strip.
give you his head this time,
Yeah.
maybe. Get that head up.
He's fighting. You got some
I'm
fight
gonna
in
move
He
him.
doesn't want to come into the thinner stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to move up into the deep
Higher,
water
right,
just a
right,
skosh.
Come on, big boy.
You're fine. No hurry. This is the fun part.
He's being very nice to you, by the
He
way.
is. I mean, this fish is fighting in a
Perfectly.
10-foot
Yeah,
round area.
he's fighting perfectly. Yes, yes, keep him coming, keep him coming. Get that head up. Get-
All the way in. All the way in.
Oh, yes! 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 Yeah! Dude, this is
Thanks,
a toad.
man.
This is a toad on the South Fork. That is
Dude.
Total
filthy!
20,
Oh,
20 and a little tiny bit.
how big is he?
He's 20 and a little tiny bit.
Oh! This
Wanna
thing
take
is
your picture, that's all, friend.
Sick!
That is sweet, buddy. On a size 18 dry fly, that's pretty special.
Oh! That is ridiculous.
Cool.
All right, good buddy. Thank you.
Switch this one over. There you go.
Oh, I see what you
Now you're.
Oh, he's slick, man.
Yeah, they're slimy. Look at that fish! Oh! Wow! Yeah!
That's a good one.
And there's all those fine spots.
Boy,
That is a trophy, brother, right
that was
there.
worth the day, man. That was worth the day.
Wow!
That was great.
Yeah,
That was really great.
that was perfect. And that fish.
Mike goes, what's he doing?
Yeah. What just happened?
I think he had
I
the
think I said,
fly.
what just happened?
I think he had the fly for 3 or 4
He had it for a
seconds
second.
before, and I
That's-
didn't see
that's
it.
what
I think it dropped subsurface because
Yeah.
he started
Yeah,
acting
I didn't see
real.
him eat it, but then I saw something. I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's when you.
he's just,
You went,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was,
raised it
dude,
and,
that was
uh,
perfect.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was
We got
perfect.
another feeder
we got
right
another
up
one
there.
right there. So that's our day. Spring Creek fly fishing in the only clear water in the Star Valley, Wyoming. It's a fantastic day. Jim Hickey was an awesome guide, and to have that as an option was outstanding. Don't forget, you can always go to fwfishing.com, get all of our recent updated blog posts, all the technical information, see our whole video wall there, and check out everything fly fishing, fwfishing.com. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button down below. Please leave us a comment because we would love to hear from you. And don't forget, share these videos out. You'll help us out so we can make some more videos for you. I appreciate you watching. Next time, we will be fishing lakes from here in the Star Valley. We got some good lake fishing in on this trip as well. We're gonna hit the Henry's Fork. You're gonna see the big bugs on the South Fork eventually. A ton of stuff through Idaho, Montana. So don't miss it, subscribe. But for now, that was my day fly fishing spring creeks in Wyoming for monster trout. I appreciate you watching. I hope to catch you on the next piece of Familiar Waters.